Welcome back to Planting Life Matters. I have a sweet little surprise I want to share with you guys. I didn't really share this last year. I have a Tangerine Beauty Crossvine that I planted 3 seasons ago. So this is the third spring. Look at that gorgeous blooming plant. I gotta get some better lighting here, but oh my goodness. Okay, so it is mid to late March, actually late March. It has been in full bloom for about a week and a half now. And sometimes you come out and things just like take off. The first year it did okay. It had a few blooms. Last year it did a little better. So if you've ever heard before the rule about sleep, creep, leap, it is leaping now. And in fact, it's growing into the tree. And I don't mind that. This is not my favorite tree. It is a live oak. I'm not worried about it damaging the tree. It can grow into it as much as it wants. I'm okay with that. So this particular vine is hardy through zones 6 through 9. It prefers full sun, but as you can see, I have it underneath a tree just slightly. However, this is west facing. So it gets full sun. It prefers to have a moist ground, but I gotta be honest, here in Dallas, Texas, zone 8A, it's almost no such thing as a moist ground at times. And I do not have great irrigation in this one area, which lets me know that it does get a little dried out and it can handle dry areas as well. It can handle part sun, part shade. I think anytime you have something that's blooming, the more sun, the better. You get better blooms. So right now, I don't have a ton of shade in this area because it's still early. A lot of the trees haven't leafed out completely just yet. So this one is sitting pretty good in sun and it's doing amazing. So I actually have neglected this. I haven't done much training to it at all. I have it on a bench pergola that no one actually sits on. And so I could do a lot better. Like, for example, this section here that's dangling, I could pin that up and tie it up, and I might just do that. In fact, I do need to do better with it as far as training it to grow how I want it to. But look at the bottom of it. So you can see it's very thin at the bottom, which is kind of cool because you can plant around it. And then it gets thicker and thicker as it starts to grow. It's considered a semi-evergreen. So during the winter, it does retain its leaves. So it's definitely not deciduous. And it does get a little thinner though. But again, contains its leaves and it just gets thicker and thicker as the season goes. Now, when the flowers are gone, it's still a very pretty vine. So when I buy vines, I do keep that in mind. What does it look like when the blooms are gone? And so the foliage on it, let me get a little closer here. You can see the leaf structure. It's real pretty as well. So it does good, I think, any time of the year. So if you're looking for a vine that's extremely hardy, that can be drought tolerant, full of blooms, and you get blooms in the early spring. And I would say I'm probably good for another few weeks here, and they start to kind of thin out, but they do come back in the fall as well. So you get blooms twice per year. So a grapevine, if you want something to climb. Oh, and by the way, so the way it climbs, it has tendrils. Let's see here. They will grab on anything it can, and it's just like a little suction cup, and they will take off. So my point is, I think this will be a good vine for a pergola. Um, I think when I put this in, I had seen it in someone else's garden. I wanted to see how it would do. But I can tell you right now, I am seeing these in the big box stores. So this is a good time to go check to see if there's any available. Put it in the ground. You may not get bloom structure like this the first year, but sleep, creep, bleep, you'll get them soon enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think about this particular vine. It's a beauty. Oh, that's what they call it, a beauty.